Welcome to the video, guys. Day 9, we're in at 75.7. Guys, the reason I'm doing starting strength is obviously because I want to get strong, but the element of gaining weight is something that's not really in any other program that I've done for myself or watched other people make. So that's why we're doing it. And we haven't gained enough weight. For whatever reason, I'm able to maintain my weight jumps, but in the future, this is not enough. I should be weighing 77.5 at this point, And I'm not. And I want to talk about why I'm not. Number one reason why I haven't gained weight, I wasn't tracking my calories. Tracking calories is the easiest way to gain weight. Because you see why you're not gaining weight. You literally see it every single day. You see it in the middle of the day that, I'm not on track to eat enough to gain weight, so I need to eat more food. It's a level of accountability that you need in your life if you want to be serious about gaining weight. And I guess I haven't been serious enough, and that's why I wasn't tracking it. So pretty much starting here is when I started tracking my calories. And then the second thing is I wasn't even meal prepping that hard. So I was having days where my eating was going out the window because I didn't have food already made in the fridge. So I took meal prep a bit more seriously, started tracking my calories. And thirdly, I started drinking protein shakes. Something that I said I'd never really do because I believe you can gain weight without it. And I still stand with that. However, this program demands that I eat a good 4,500 calories, 5,000, sometimes even 5,500 calories a day. And I can't really do that with just food. I do not have the appetite for it. I'm unwilling to do it. So protein shake to supplement that bit, and I'm aiming to get around 3,000, 3,500 purely from real food that I've meal prepped, not sugar or anything like that. Anyway, back to the squat, and we're doing 112.5 today. And no problems at all. I guess the only problem I could say was my back was still sore. It was feeling weak. I kind of knew when I wrapped this back that I wasn't going to do a deadlift today. I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't worth it. So went to my bench press. Again, I didn't record the full bench press stuff. What I did get is 85 kg for 5. And it went really well. Like really well. I'm so happy with the way bench press is going. My chest is getting bigger. And the bar's just moving, man. It's just moving easily. One of the things we'd usually look into in terms of how we program starting strength is increasing the frequency of our bench pressing or our pressing, depending on when they start to stall. And for whatever reason, my bench press hasn't stalled yet. 85 kg. This is basic. Yeah, this is a PR. And it feels like I could have lifted more. Genuinely feels like I could have lifted more. Now, you will see that the last rep here was sketchy. Really sketchy. And that was just because I messed up the bar path. Like, you can see that I put it like over my face. And this is why you should really be bench pressing with a spot. Like, it's just unracking the bar is somewhat difficult depending on how you position on the bench. And then if you mess up the bar path, you can have it like right over your chin, your teeth. It's a bit scary, man. And there's something about having a spot that lets you push the bar harder. I don't know how to explain it. But take my word for it, man. Be safe and be stronger. On to the Nordics. Again, I needed to save my lower back today. It was feeling too weak. Probably because I'm not eating enough. This is a hamstring exercise. Uses your calves and your glutes. And then I say it's just those, but you're going to see like every single muscle in my body is going to, once I get to the bottom, it's going to, like, look at my triceps. You can see the striations. Everything's working hard. So to an extent, it's training your core, which is useful, but because there's no actual external force being applied onto my spine, that's what's saving my lower back from working so hard. That's what's going to make it easier to deadlift next session. Moving forward, when I do start deadlifting less frequently and implementing other exercises, I'm not just going to do Nordics. I want to do weighted pull-ups for sure. And I'm contemplating learning to clean or power clean. I think it's power clean specifically what they say to do in starting strength. But yeah, just 2 sets of Nordics is all I needed. Any more and my hamstrings would just be messed. I definitely couldn't afford sore hamstrings because this weekend I was going to Carnival. And man, if you've tried to catch a wine with sore hamstrings, it's problematic. It's problematic. Very problematic. Guys, if you watch the form here, you're going to see why I love bodyweight exercises. Look at every muscle being used. It really is a whole system. Look at my shoulder. Look at my neck. It's a whole system. You got to treat your body like a system, at least for the first 2 years of your training, man. All these people that isolate their triceps and their shoulders and all this stuff, it's like you're not trained enough to where your body needs that extra stress to grow. The whole reason bodybuilders do it is because they're at a point where treating their body like a whole system doesn't give them enough specific stress to grow. So they need to isolate on machines and stuff like that. Anyway, little rant over. I appreciate you guys liking the video, watching, sharing with friends, all that jazz. See you guys tomorrow. Love.